Sleep was off anyway. I was grinding Apex for 28 hours. Let's do it. Music down low. Isaac up. And let's do it. If it'll work, please. There's no reason why it shouldn't. There we go. Zoom. Oh, it's been a while. It has been a while. Been going to bed 4 AM most days. Literally not doing anything today, so may as well stay up. Exactly. Exactly. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I'm halfway through a run. Never mind. Let's start again. So. Eden, where everything's randomized. Or just hit the random button and play a random character. I don't know. What do we go for? Try greed. Oh, we could do greed. We could do greed mode. Greed mode's tough though. Let's do some normal runs first, and we'll ease into it. Yeah, are you streaming today or tomorrow? Important distinction needs to be made. Let's go. Let's go with Eden. Let's see how we can do. So, starting off, how are we doing? Stats are in a very good position so far. Starting off with Death's Touch, which is a nice little damage up. That'll be fine. This could be a good starting run. We're starting with the Golden Horseshoe as well, which gives us a chance to potentially be able to get 2 items in an item run. Ah, not this time. Parasitoid though. Very, very good item. Every now and then we'll shoot out a little egg that can hatch into a spider or a fly, which will do a whole heap of extra damage. It's probably good to play a little bit of Binding of Isaac as well, because there is a brand new expansion pack due out, I don't know, at some point I was going to say at some point next year. At some point this year. So it'll probably be good to get back into the swing of it a little bit and get practice and acclimatized with it, so that we're ready for that. 2 PM, Morgan. Oh. I'll just be waking up, I reckon. Very good luck with it. Get up like an hour before. Oof. Brush your teeth and brush your hair beforehand. Very important. I'm going to take the Anarchist's Cookbook rather than the other item we had. Mostly because I don't know what it's called or what it does. Whereas I know what the Anarchist Cookbook does. Anarchist Cookbook causes bombs to just appear in the room. Why we would want that? Maybe just to blow some of the rocks apart. That's a... What are you? Reroll... I'm not interested in the D7, mostly because I can't say reroll rewards very easily. Anarchy reigns. Sure does. I'm going to take Demon's Tail as well for some extra health. Hopefully at some point. We'll see. I can feel my voice getting a bit scratchy as well. I don't know if picking up on that. Turns out talking for 8.5 hours straight does tend to wear the vocal cords out a little bit. Oh, he got us! That's our first hit right there. That's unfortunate. Facing off against Monstro for our first boss. No problems at all. There is no reason why we should lose this run at the moment. Our tier rate is super good. We've got great damage. Theoretically, there's no reason for us to lose. Invest in Strepsils? Well, I might have to go out and buy some tomorrow. Just to make sure everything ticks over. I don't know when the next stream will be after this one. I feel like I might have to take a quick break. Just to let everything recover. Where's our items? We are, of course, keeping an eye out for our Lord and Saviour Pufferfly. No guarantee we'll come across Pufferfly, but if we do, times will be good. Yay, there's that black heart we wanted. Hierophant, you love it. That's great. What do you got for me? Another little fly item. It's okay. Yo, listen, will tell us where secret areas are, so we can get some extra bonuses and bits and pieces. It's not the best item in the world, but it's very useful to have. It's just like a general sort of utility. The other advantage of Parasitoid as well is it slows our enemies down as well, which makes things a bit easier. Morgan needs a hero, so do I. As soon as we've taken out Gemini right here, I'm going to grab some chocolate. Hopefully it is a heroic one. What do you got for me? It's... oh, it's a crunchy. Oh. I don't know if I'm in the majority or not, but I feel like Crunchy isn't really that good of a chocolate. It tastes quite nice, but a tears up! We have our maximum fire rate. Beautiful. It tastes nice, but it's just not very satisfying to eat, you know? It's a lot of hard work, and you've got to put up with the honeycomb in your teeth for a little while longer afterwards. I don't think it's necessarily bad, I just don't think it's ideal, you know. But that's just a theory. A game theory! Why not for that last hour for a bit of ASMR? We could do ASMR for the final hour. Oh, that was silly. That was silly. I'm blaming that on my dulled reactions. I don't think we will do ASMR though. Mostly because I've got to go back and edit these videos and I can't stand ASMR.
Are you a wizard?
All these pills we're popping. I Can See Forever is good, but a little bit too late. 48-hour energy we don't need. And power pills fine. Whatever, there's a lot of good pills in the rotation, which is good to have. Put that sentence back in your mouth. Bob Ross is the only acceptable ASMR? True. And I may be relatively good at impressions, but Bob Ross escapes me, I'm afraid. Pills, pills everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Yet. Name the film. What's the best hero? Looking at him. The Cream Egg one. The Cream Egg hero is the best one. Magic 8 Ball gives us the Devil. I'd rather take the stars. That can take us straight to an item room. Our Devil Deal items are non-existent. Just a chest full of spiders. Something's wrong. The chest full of spiders, that's what's wrong. For me, it's the fudge. Fudge is quite good. The fudge is quite good. But I like the really sweet stuff. So if it's got the caramel or like the sweet cream in there and stuff, that's very good. Was that Curse? It was Curse of the Labyrinth. So we've got a double big floor for this one. So it's going to take us a little while longer to get through it. Especially if there's more of these monsters. But like I said, with our damage and with our fire rate, we shouldn't struggle in this run at all. Jigsaw? What about him?
Hello, Rach. I want to play a game.
Oh, the sacrificial altar. We could take that. That will sacrifice our familiars and give us extra items. So once we have some extra familiars, we'll use that. How to jump, I'm not too interested in right now. Remember when they were 15p a bar? But now Brexit has changed that. That changed long before Brexit. Looked like his little doll. Oh, I see. Yeah, the fudges were not the fault of Brexit. Fudges have been going the same way as Freddo for a long time. Hey, a golden key! Ooh, there's a secret here. Golden key lets us open locks for free without spending a key, so that's very useful to have. That'll let us build up our reserve of keys, which we do kind of need to... Well, we don't really need to do. 9 keys is okay for now. We can always do with more keys. Boom, lovely. The more money you have, the better. Get us into the shop. Can buy some extra bonuses. Ooh, don't need that. We're okay for now. Ah, yeah. This is a good opening run to start us off with. You remember the little blue cans of Shandy, but a solo that had almost no alcohol in them after school, just getting feel like an adult. You're not talking about Iron Brew, are you? That's the only thing I can think of that comes in a blue can other than Pepsi. If you are talking about Iron Brew, I got some bad news for you with regards to its alcohol content. Oh, Rage knows. Oh, okay. I'm afraid, Al. I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Can you remember what it was called? I want to get a picture of it and see if it jogs my memory at all, or if the name means anything to me or anything like that. They were my childhood. Do we need to call someone? No idea. Damn. Well, now how am I supposed to relate to my audience? We're going a bit off the beaten track here. For no real benefit, it would seem. You've got to go sack of sacks on this one. They'll drop a sack full of consumables after a couple of rooms. We could almost get by on this run without another damage up for the entire run. A damage up would be nice though, game. Don't think I'm turning them down. I would like them. But I'm just saying, I think we'd be okay if we didn't get one. But I would like one. It's just not a priority. Priority at the moment? Probably speed. I feel like we're walking relatively slowly. Children from the age of 6, I think, are allowed to consume alcohol in private. I believe so, yes. So if you go on Google and type in Shandy Cans, it will pop up. Shandy Cans, the name of like some musician from the Wild West. Oh, punching bag. Not too interested. Sure, I'll take Spider Baby. I think that causes even more slowing effect and has a chance of spawning even more spiders as well, so it'll all work. Shady Nasty! Oh, was that the musician? This is Bighorn. I never normally have a problem with Bighorn. You know what I mean. Shad Dynasty. A drag queen? It's from Always Sunny. Oh, well, that'll be why. You know I haven't seen any of it. It's Chad! Adorable little critter that he is. Instantly ended. The one where Frank is in love. Shandy Bass. It was that Meghan Trainor song, wasn't it? We're getting a lot of wires crossed here. Shandy Bass. That's the name of the drink? That doesn't mean anything to me. I can't say I've heard of that. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can see. Shandy Bass. Oh, the can does kind of look a bit familiar, actually. It does look kind of familiar. I never consumed it, though. I was a good boy. Stuck to drinking Alka-Pops at parties. Oh, all these secret rocks that I can't access because I haven't got any bombs. Oh, there we are. I've got some bombs. Excuse me, I was good too. Kinda. Yes. I appeared good. Just hit it very well. That's what I did at school. I hung around with the people who got in trouble a lot, but I never got in trouble. It needs a comeback. Coming soon to pubs near you once they're allowed to reopen. Shandy Bass. Oh, sorry for yawning. Definitely beginning to feel it. It's okay though. We can do this, I believe. Can push through. You're talking about your nicknames. Mine always has been and always will be Nick. Ooh, X-ray vision. I'll take that. See-through doors. Can see all of the secret rooms and what waits for us in a room before entering. Coming useful just for scouting ahead and making sure we're not going to run into any nasties. How about Nikki? I've never gone by the name Nikki. People may have called me it every now and then. Like, just for a change, but it's never anything that's stuck. And it's never normally more than once. Been called a plethora of things. Olus. Yeah, Olus is one. That's like my step-grandad's, though. Or whichever relation it was. It gets kind of muddy beyond a certain point. I can't remember who exactly, but that was his for me. Our health's not looking so good right now, which is a little bit concerning. I'm beginning to wonder if I may have gotten just a little bit complacent. We'll just have to try and do our best here. we got ourselves an angel deal rather than a devil deal. Pageant boy just gives us a load of money, which I'm not too interested in. Angel room, not really any good here. If we take the guardian angel, then we can use the sacrificial altar for some items, which will do. That's fine. Empty vessel we can't make use of at the moment, and spirit of the night gives us flight, which is great. Isaac is small. He is, yes. We've taken some one makes you small pills, and that causes his hitbox to shrink. So he's a little baby boy right now. Should hopefully make things a little bit easier to dodge and improve our longevity. Our health's back in a good position now, which is very good. What's the story of this game? I'm gonna change my Facebook status. It's complicated. There is one. So Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Is the intro. Basically, Isaac's mother hears a voice from above telling her that she needs to sacrifice her son, Isaac, to make God happy. And so Isaac's mum chases him down into the basement where he fights off all sorts of nasties and horrible enemies by crying at them. And that's kind of it. There comes a point where his mum catches up to him and you have to defeat her foot. And then once you defeat her foot, you go down to another level called the womb. Once inside the womb, you defeat your past self before you're born, and then you can climb into a chest and then defeat your future self as an angelic Isaac, and then you defeat your dead self, which is your present self. It's weird. It's a very weird game. It's an Ed McMillan game. Flatstone. Now all of our tiers bounce, just to make things even more confusing and weird to look at. This is the dark one. The dark one's not too much of a threat to us at the moment. And Loki. God of Mischief. Whoops. I think Loki was the God of Mischief. I'm not all up on my mythologies. Nordic or otherwise. I got this, I think, but I haven't given it a go. It's a great game for just killing time because it is endlessly replayable. So it's great to just kill some time, and if you can invest the time in it as well, it's a great kind of achievement hunter game because it just goes on. There's an unfathomable amount of achievements. Plenty to keep people occupied. God of getting his butt kicked. I didn't want to open any kind of cans of worms here. More pills. Tears up we don't need, but we'll take. Amnesia? No. And another one makes you small. We are now so tiny. Little baby Isaac. This Isaac is tiny, unlike literally every other Isaac I have ever met in real life. I'm gonna stop stifling yawns soon. They're coming thick and fast. You're just gonna have to put up with them. I've only met one. He's a literal giant. I think I've only met one in real life as well. Actually, I think the closest I've got after that is a fella called Ivan, and he was also huge. Let him out! I'm going to have to. Bloody penny we don't need at this point. What I do need is my item room, though. I mean, we don't need our item room. We're doing just fine without it, but it'd be nice. Oh, Isaac's heart. Ugh. Ugh. One of the worst items in the game. Isaac's heart creates a little familiar that follows you, and that becomes what all the enemies aim for, and that's how you get damage dealt to you. The character of Isaac itself becomes immune to all damage, but the heart takes all of the damage, so you kind of have to anticipate your enemies' shots and be moving ahead enough of them so that the shots don't hit a space behind you where you. It's weird, it's complicated, it's not an item to take when you've been streaming for 9 hours. Here we go. Time to take down Mum's foot. She's an angry, stompy lady. Too much thinking? That's exactly it. It's too much thinking for an inebriated mind that has been up for 15 hours. We take the Polaroids, and now we go down into the womb. For some reason. Ooh.
The womb.
That was a good shot. That was a very good shot. From this point onwards, we no longer get items. Yeah, we're in the womb. Yeah. We killed our mother, and now we're in her womb. In the literal sense of the game. That's literally what we're experiencing and playing right now. Metaphorically, something else is going on here. But literally, that's what's happened. We just killed our mum, and we're now in the womb. That said, Macmillan! Woo! Just pinched myself to see if I was dreaming when you said, no. No dream. It is what it is, and what it is weird and deranged. And just relatively unpleasant. Oh yeah, the womb is full of flies. And eyes. And tigers and bear. Oh my. Normal family dynamics. What's next? The anus? Mercifully, no. Like all wombs, right? We're getting into the weird stuff now. Making good time, though. Like I said, we could probably manage the whole run without a single damage up, and throughout the whole run, we've only had one. So, not all bad. It's the game. It is. Easy. Oh, I missed a key. I've got to go back for that. Oh, here comes one. Oh, excuse me. Sorry if that set everybody off. It wasn't my intention, but that's what's happened. The Matriarch. Very, very tricky boss. I'm hoping that the damage and fire rate will make this slightly easier for us. Oh, oh, oh. Easy, 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 easy. Oh, we were doing really well. Another angel deal. There's 2 games, isn't there? There's only... Well, when it comes to the Binding of Isaac, there's the Flash version, which now no longer exists. Rest in peace, Flash. And there is this version. However, there is no sequel to this game, just a heap of expansion packs and bits and pieces. I'll take the Spear of Destiny, because nothing else particularly took my fancy in there. It wasn't really a very good angel deal room. There wasn't much for us. There's another one. There he is. Is that the rebirth? Yes. So there was, I think there was Wrath of the Lamb. Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb was the first expansion that was released for the Flash version. And then it all got updated and ported into the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which then got the expansion pack, the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. And now we have the version that we're currently playing, Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. And then there will be another expansion, the final one, apparently, coming out at some point this year, which will be called the Binding of Isaac Repentance, which has been built off of a mod that was made for the game called the Binding of Isaac Anti-Birth. Are you still following? I don't know that I am. It all gets a bit muddy and confusing from that point onwards. Why not do a second one? I mean, it's probably I think that's a question you have to ask Ed himself, but I think it's mostly to do with the fact of, like, how do you make a sequel for a game like this? It's already a game that's kind of infinitely replayable. I don't know how you would necessarily go around and make a sequel for this one, because the game kind of is already its own sequel, I guess, in a way. Alright, let's fight our baby self before we're born. Hopefully without dying. We're in a bad shape right here. We took a lot of damage. Just because I wasn't really paying attention. Oh. Done it! Alright. Guess you could say that about Minecraft. Exactly. We got a final angel room, which is... We'll take it in lieu of anything else, but not really worth it. Yeah, exactly. So how do you make a sequel to Minecraft when the game itself already is infinite? A sequel's designed to kind of add on to, and yeah, just kind of add on. And if you've got a game that's infinite, it's kind of hard to add on to it. You can just kind of update it, I guess. Oh, not the bucket of lard. Health up, great. Speed down, not so much. But we can suffer through it. It's fine. The only thing of doing a sequel is if you do an enter and exit the gungeon type thing. The second one is a different genre. Yeah, so that'll probably work. That'll probably be the one. Which I think Ed McMillan's kind of gone on to do. So, although we got this, he made a card game, which I think was supposed to be designed as a sort of, not an expansion to this, but as like a additional piece of lore, I suppose. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't kill me. The small rock is great. Our speed is so low. We need some health sooner rather than later. So, a good run? It is a good run. I'm just making some dumb mistakes now. Dungeons is an extension. Yeah. So I'd say it's kind of like a pseudo sequel, you know. It takes the original universe and kind of expands it and builds on it a little bit in a different style. And that would probably be the best way to do a sequel for an infinite game, is to, as we said, just kind of adapt the IP for a different genre. This guy can sometimes give us health. I'd be very grateful for some if that's the case, please. No, not a bomb! You idiot! Just bombed himself. Big things you miss is no mining or crafting. Yeah. But it's not really needed in dungeons. I don't think. Alright, we've got to try and survive this fight now with our present self. Which is looking difficult. I'm not feeling too confident on this, but hopefully we can make it work. We just need to get in past this phase without dying or taking any more damage. Okay, that's good. That's the difficult part out of the way. Now it should be a relatively straight line to the finish. Doesn't mean it's a guarantee, but hopefully can make it work. Oh, our speed is so slow. Speed's gonna kill us. Oh, live! So close. He's so near. He's so nearly dead. Okay. Woo! That was close. They were going for a dungeon crawler, and they did it really well, I think. I've never played a dungeon crawler prior to that. I think they did it pretty well. Alright, the final level of the run. What do you got for me? Hopefully some worthwhile pills, perhaps? Only one. I can see. We'll take it. What have you got for me? Dead Sea Scrolls? No. Oh, my reflection? No. Damage up. Papa Fly! Can you believe it? The prophecy has been realized. Papa Fly is here. How far have you got left? So much. I've not played Dungeons in so long. I've not beaten the main game yet, let alone any of the DLCs. He returns. Is it too little too late, though? We have... The next hit we take, we die. We have 6.66 damage. Oh, it was too late for Papa Fly. Unfortunately not. Damn. I got complacent. That's the only excuse for that. That's the only excuse. Thinking of doing the newest DLC for the stream. Yeah, why not? I want to start Dungeons again and stream it. Because I did have a YouTube series going for it, but that kind of fell off, so I'd restart it and stream it. Damn! We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it didn't even matter. That's unfortunate. Oh. How long was that? That was like a half-hour run? It wasn't too bad. It was a good run. It started off well. But it just didn't make it home. That's it. Sympathy chocolate, I agree. What do you got for me? It's a fudge. This one's for you, Morgan. Talking of fudge. They are rock hard, though. There we are. Let's do a random. The dead baby. Okay. Hey! Good start, though. I'll take some of that. So the dead babies... Oh. The dead babies gimmick is that it can only have the soul hearts for health, which are kind of like armor. We can't pick up any red health whatsoever for the run. Soy milk. I'm feeling weird. Let's do it. Soy milk, damage down, tears way up. So now we do absolutely 0 damage, basically, but we got rapid fire machine gun tears. So this is not going to be a quick run, but it is going to be a different run. I don't know if you've ever played Gungeon. If you like roguelike games, I've heard Gungeon's really good. I've never played Gungeon, but I have heard it's really good. I do need to kind of expand my library a little bit. It's not getting stale, but it's like, you know, when you just kind of look at all the games you have and you're like, I've got nothing to play. It's like, I've got so much to play, but I just need something fresh to kind of rekindle my desire to play the stuff I've already got. Does that make sense? Should be said with soy milk as well, pretty much every damage up we get is going to be largely ineffective as well. So this is going to, unless we can find something to really augment these tiers, we're going to be struggling a little bit. But I shall do my very best. Oh no, not Ragman. Hardest first floor boss. He's got homing tears. He can heal himself. The enemies he spawns jump around erratically and shoot their own tears. He's far too difficult for a first floor boss. But yeah, here he is. The man, the myth, the legend. It's Ragman. I mean, I say he's difficult. The only damage I've taken so far has been to his pet spiders. Surprised he hasn't tried to heal himself yet. Grateful, but surprised. Well, I did not expect that to end in a victory. Yeah, give me some tears up. Why not? We're already at the max fire rate. Yeah, I'll take one of them. Thanks. We are one hit away from death once again. We are dead once again. Cool. Oh! Isaac is not being our friend today. Not being a friend at all. Alright, look, I'll do one more random run. I can't take a -2 win streak. Oh, not the keeper. I'm going to do another random run that isn't the keeper. The keeper is far too difficult at the best of times. Alright, Maggie starts with a speed up pill. We'll definitely roll with that. Oh, look at that. 3 health as well. She also starts with the Yum Heart, which allows her to regenerate health every time she uses it. Only red health. Beautiful. A coin and a soul heart I can't get. Would love to see it. Let's get rid of these. Perfect. I see the item room is off of the that was dumb, but it made things quick. What do you got for me? The PhD. PhD is great. That tells us what all the pills are and makes it so that we don't get any negative pills as well, which is even better. So perks is a nice one to have. Verp is good. That regurgitates the last pill we took and gives us another one to use. Another speed up is very good. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Leave me, leave me, leave me. Thank you. Wear a mask. Exactly. This is Maggie doing COVID secure video gaming before COVID secure was a thing. Oh, now you got Little Horn. We already dealt with Big Horn. Now it's time for the little one. She was ready. Maggie knew something we didn't. Come on, little trickster. We're there. Oh, and we get the super bandage. More health. That's fine. We can give it all away. Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Once we come across the Devil Deal. Which should be on the next floor. All going well. We do just need to make it that far though. Is it worth using a soul heart to see what's in the cursed room? Quite possibly. Posture check. I think you're right. I've not had a single one of those for the whole stream, so I've just kind of been self-reliant. But I think you're right. There we go. We'll maybe come back for the cursed room. Don't want to wake up with a bad back. This is true. Already got a sensitive chest, so I don't want a bad back as well. It's gonna make things really bad. Okay, we found the boss room. I want my item room before I take the boss on though. I'm going to try and leave the ones that are exploding to hover around for a little while, just so they do a bit of extra damage to the other enemies. Great. Bartenders do give our backs a good run in. Sure do. You had to deal with the delivery? My goodness me. That's why they tell you how to lift stuff properly. Try and move beer barrels around. Not good. I don't mind those shifts though, because they start at 7 AM, which means you're done by 3. So you just get out nice and early. You still got a bit of day left over. Worst days of your life? Uh-oh. I don't mind delivery day. That was like a supercharged bullet. Came a day early once and was not happy. Oof. Sulfuric acid. I'll take that. I'll take the petrified poop as well. Thank you. Sulfuric acid can instantly destroy rocks and show us where the secret room is, which is incredibly useful. I can just shoot some of these tears at the wall and it cracks a hole in the wall for us. Which is brilliant. Other than that, though, not much. A small damage up, gratefully received. But otherwise, that's it. 6 AM. Oof. It is early. Oh, it's Ragman again. Stand a bit more of a fighting chance this time. Having said that, we did defeat him last time, but... Hey now. How is it we got more damage output, but I feel like we're struggling more on this one. Never mind, we got it. Oh, pageant boy again? I don't need that. What do you got for me? Headless baby! Nah, they suck. He said to him, "You're 14 hours early." And he went, "Don't care." Delivery drivers don't care. Just drop it off. Oh, incidentally, good news, everyone! For those of you who happen to be following the debacle I'm having with my package that isn't being delivered, it is being delivered on Monday. Hopefully, after it had been sent back to the depot without making me aware of it. I was so ridiculous, but I have yet another assurance that Monday will finally be getting the package I've been waiting nearly 3 weeks for, after a guaranteed next day delivery. I can't wait. Oh, my neck is itching. Ugh, got it. Envy's the worst boss fight, apart from Super. The Envy fights are horrible because you just spend ages dealing with these heads bouncing around the room. And for what? What'd you get out of it? Absolutely nothing. Just a troll bomb. Not even one you can use. Ow. Oh, I did that wrong. You're supposed to destroy the clay monsters before freeing them. I did know that. Less than 3 hours left. Oh, we're so close. My eyes are getting very heavy. And my voice is getting very scratchy. But we are nearly there. I'm going to use the death card in this room. It's a very irritating room with those flies. Especially when your tier rate's not quite built up yet. It just takes a while. Oh, 3 of them? Come on. Especially because these guys blow up. You can't really get too near them. You've really got to try and predict their path. Can't imagine doing 12 hours myself and the Wi-Fi wouldn't like it. Wi-Fi is not too much of an issue for me, but I think 12 hours is definitely... It's not been a struggle. I think I was ready for kind of how draining it would be. But it doesn't make it any easier to kind of fight against. However, as I've said countless times, I've had an absolutely brilliant day. Really, because it has been a day, more or less, 12 hours. And would not have wanted to spend 2020 New Year in any other way. Bill went up by £80 because they said we use a lot of data. Not cool. Not cool. Tell them to shove it. Okay, we need to not take any damage, otherwise we're going to lose our deal with the devil. For this floor. Oh, well, never mind. There goes the deal with the devil. Oh, Eve's Mascara. Significant damage up, but very significant tears down as well. It's been a blast. I've had a great night / morning. King redeemed the hydration break. Thank you, King. Oh. Anyone want to redeem a nap break? Welcome back, King. Man. You'll need it. Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. Whew. Let's do it. Let's get crazy. I don't know if this was a wise choice, but we'll have to see. This does not feel like a wise choice. How about a good old English tea? I don't know. If I got myself a tea, then I'd just be sitting here kind of clutching it, keeping my hands warm, and we'd stop gaming and just spend ages chatting. Might not be a bad thing. No. Oh, this is going to take a while. I feel like the room may time us out. There comes a point in this game where if you spend too long in a room, it just kind of opens the doors and lets you leave. I have a feeling we may get there. Yep, there we go. The doors are open. See you later. Story time. I can't think of any stories. Just glazing over a little bit. As you might be able to tell. Oh no. Anything from 2020? There are no stories from 2020. Oh my god. I think Isaac might be done for the day. There's so much stuff. I've lost all concentration. There's some soul hearts for what good they'll do. Let me out of here. It's Rag Mega. I haven't faced Rag Man. Now give me the big one. To be honest, all I need is a tears up. Oh, the bomb was good. That was a good bomb play right there. Oh, that's not going to do any good. No. Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh, end me. End it. Already forgotten last year. What number was it again? Once upon a time, there was a Tiger King. And a Carol Baskin. And a Baskin and Robbins. Are we playing word association now? Oh, that was too much concentration.